Well, turning now to our top story and a challenging outlook for local hospitals. The Wisconsin Hospitals Association's newest report showing that the state will have a severe shortage of staff members by the end of this decade. News 19's Colton Emsweiler joins us now from Gunderson Health System with how they're working to now address this issue.
It's known as the silver tsunami. By the end of the decade, the vast majority of baby boomers will be retired, meaning that doctors and nurses at places like Gunderson will be out of the industry and become patients themselves, making an already problematic staffing issue even worse.
Hello.
By 2030, 1 in 5 Americans will be 65 or older, a figure that's closer to 1 in 4 within the Badger State. But even though that's a ways away, Gunderson Health System is getting ahead of the curve, finding ways to help find and develop workers hoping to break into the industry.
For instance, if individuals want to go from being a CNA to an RN or perhaps a CNA to a nurse practitioner, we have different tools and interactions that we have that allows them to feel supported throughout their journey.
More than 200 nurses were interviewed as part of the WHA's report, spending over 125 hours sharing what they feel can be done to better improve their careers. Among the things they wanted, seeing full-time employees be rewarded for going the extra mile.
This program came about after listening to our staff and hearing them say, hey, we could work a little bit more and we wouldn't have to use our agency or our travel nurses that we may be pulling in from across the country that have never stood foot in our organization, don't have that connection with the community or the value that Gunderson brings. But we could do that here if we were incentivized.
But one thing that is known about the future, keeping things close to home leads to success in healthcare.
If you take a student from Wisconsin, give them a Wisconsin training opportunity, and put them through a Wisconsin school, there's an 86% chance that person will stay in Wisconsin and practice.
And just to give you an idea of the increased need, those over 65, like baby boomers, will make up 40% of patients, while millennials under 35 will only make up 20%, which is why places like Gunderson are prioritizing recruiting and retaining people going forward.
All right, thank you, Colton. And coming up tonight at 10, a look at some of the specifics on how they're training nurses to handle the demands of healthcare since the pandemic.